Going on today, guys? Happy Sunday, everyone. What's up, Big Sarge? How you doing today? Who else we got in here today? You been working on that motorcycle, Big Sarge, this weekend? Hey, Catherine. Good to see you today. How's the weather out there in California, Catherine? What's up, Joanne? Happy Sunday to you. What's up, Stephanie? Good to see you again today. What's up, Manos Di Pedra? Jeffrey, what's going on? That's so nice of you, man. Thank you so much, man. Valerie, what's going on? Raining in Florida again. What's up, Lucija? I'm sorry you're getting so much rain down there. We've been getting a ton here too. Absolutely, Stephanie. Thank you for being here. What's up, Jade? All the way in the UK. Everything's going good today. Just getting back from the lake today. James, what's happening? I'm doing great, man. I hope you are too. Thank you for being here. Becky, what's going on? Weekend was great. I hope yours was too. What's up, Adam? I already got 34 people in here already. I don't know, Monos, if I'll ever visit the UK. What's up, Big Sarge? What's up, Brand Donkey? Thank you so much. I really appreciate that. Andy, what's going on, man? Well, for one, I figured I'd tell that story that I was gonna tell last week. I hear you, Jeff. James, what's going on, man? Covering here, and I got you, man. Stephanie says, you know, Wisconsin was one of the biggest states for women's binge drinking. I did not know that. Oh, you're in Hilton Head Island? I gotcha. Yeah, Valerie, we have alligators here. Yep, Andy, I was gonna tell that story today. I figured I'd let everybody kind of get on here, and once we got everybody here, give it a few minutes, I'd tell that story. What's up, Steve? Glad to see you too. Remember, you couldn't get a TIPS procedure, but found one wanted to do it. No, I had a TIPS procedure, Steve, and it was a failure. But then I had another one in the summer of last year, and that one was fine. They were able to break through the blood clot and everything. Nothing on a transplant yet, no. Jade said, love the video about the lake. Inspired me to go tomorrow and enjoy some lake swimming with a good friend. That's awesome, Jade. AK Doll said, love the content, LD. You're a great storyteller and inspiration. Thanks for everything. Thank you so much, AK Doll. So I really appreciate that. Andy said, do not come to the UK. Yeah. Y'all got a lot of stuff going on over there right now. I'm sorry that's going on over there. Big Sarge said, hey, do you have a P.O. box if someone to send you something? I absolutely do, Big Sarge. I will, I'll send you my P.O. box information, man. I'll send it to you on Instagram. We have one for the merch. Thank you so much, Monos. I really appreciate that. This channel is growing so fast. July the 4th was like 7,000 subscribers, and it's grown over 3,000 subscribers since then. I mean, it's just crazy. Carly, what's going on? Happy Sunday to you too. James said he's gonna ascites flare up after 5 weeks. Everything great about everything. I'm sorry to hear that, James. I know how bad that is. I know how bad that can be. Jersey Girl said, "Hey G, hello out there. Finally stopped raining here, sunny and cool. That's awesome, Jersey Girl. Good to see you." Jack said, "You are the man. Appreciate all your videos. Thank you so much, Jack." James says, "Confusing sometimes, and people don't understand unless they experience." Oh yeah, man, I'm telling you, the site is horrible. I don't know, Valerie. I'm not exactly sure what that means. Andy said, "Oh, I just noticed you hit 10K." Yeah, man, 10K last night. It's awesome. Richard said 7 out of 11 days sober this month. That's awesome, Richard. Congratulations, man. Sorry, my feet are itching. Big Sar said, "I hope you're monetizing your channel." Adam said, "Oh, okay, I gotcha." I didn't know what that meant. Angie said, "What's up, LD?" "I'm doing great, Angie. Good to see you today." Mono said, "I know you probably addressed this before, but when did you realize you had a problem with alcohol?" I would have to say probably right around when I turned about 30 years old is when it really got bad. But I knew I had a problem before that. Married 1991, love from Columbia, South Carolina. What's up? You're right down the road from me. Good to see you today. Star Girl from Minneapolis. What's going on, Star Girl? Yeah, thank you, Catherine, for that definition. I wasn't sure. Thank you, Big Sarge. I didn't know what that meant. We got a bunch of people telling that definition now. What's up, Craig? Brand Donkey said, regarding your channel identity video, it's been really tough for me lately to let go of old friends. I feel like I'm more in the depth of my younger self. I know exactly what you mean, Brand Donkey. I know exactly what you mean. That's why I was saying in the in that video that it took a little bit of time to adjust and get used to that. Jersey Girl said, "Hey G, thanks for replying to my comment about emptying all the little shot bottles on the one I thought was on." Oh no, absolutely not, Jersey Girl. I was saying I did the same thing. I would go looking for all the empty bottles and shake them around. There was always a little bit in the bottom of each one. And then I would just pour out all of them into a glass. Stargirl said, "Powerful, informative videos. Respect." Thank you so much, Stargirl. Andy said, "Sure, it was from Vietnam War." Oh, I'm sorry, man. Jack said, "Worst hangover story. Worst ever story." Man. I don't know. I've got so many bad stories like that. I don't know. Amanda said, "Hi, sitting on my love. Sorry I can't stay. Just finished watching Long Legs with a friend. Haven't seen him forever, and now we're going to explore town." Well, thank you for popping in today, Amanda. I really appreciate it. Go have fun. I really appreciate you stopping by. Gotcha, Amanda. Yeah, we were talking about doing like a Discord or a Reddit or something like that, and then I had completely forgotten about it, and then never did anything else about it. I guess the thing is I downloaded Discord, but I do not understand how to use that platform at all. I have absolutely no idea what to do with it. Yeah, absolutely, Amanda. Please get with me and let's talk about that. It sounds like you have a little bit. What's up, Labyrinth? It sounds like you have a little bit more knowledge as far as the Discord's concerned. I'd like to pick your brain and see what we could do about that. Love you, Amanda. Thank you so much for being here, and hit me up and let's chat about that soon. Jay said, "Loving the inspiring videos. Focus on the positives that come with sobriety. Those have been a great watch." Thank you, Jade. Yeah, me too, Andy. I don't understand it. Oh, that's awesome, Stephanie. You guys need to help me out with that thing because I've tried to figure it out. I cannot. What's up, Stephen? What's going on? Stephanie says she uses Discord for her games. Yeah, I'm not a gamer. I don't really understand that stuff. Stargirl, my best friend, passed away 2 years from AUD. It's not right what alcohol can do. I'm so sorry, Stargirl. I know. Big Sarge said not to be a pain in the butt, but I'm ready to meet you all on a camping trip. Big Sarge, I made some phone calls this week. I'm going to be locking something in very soon, man. I spoke with 2 campgrounds up in Cherokee. I will be locking something in, man. That is definitely going to be up there. I'm trying to see if we can get a whole bunch of camp sites together. I don't know if we're going to be able to do that, if it's just going to have to be at the same campground, and then everybody's just going to have to, like, just kind of hang out. I'm trying to get them all in one place. Mary 1991 said, congrats on your channel growth. You deserve it. MUSC is a treat hospital. The MUSC is an awesome hospital, and thank you so much for saying that. I really appreciate that. Adam said, good news. Is only one YouTube video away from understanding it. Yeah, you're right. Valerie, Discord is like a, I guess it's like a website for people to, I guess, chat with. Big Sarge, probably October, man. Towards the end of October. What's going on, Micro 866? Robert Hall, what's happening, man? And he said he needs to get a passport. Go for it, man. Yeah, it's going to be the end of October. Craig said, how did Saturday at the lake end up? Man, it was great. We stayed there. We were there Friday night, Saturday night, and then we came back this morning. I'm pretty tired right now. My kids are passed out. Thank you so much, Micro 866. I really appreciate that. It is crazy. What's up, David? Good to see you today, man. Happy Sunday to you, too. Chucks81, what's going on? He said, what's up, LD? Hope you're having a great day. Just stop by to say hello. Laters. Thank you for stopping in, Chucks81. I appreciate it, man. You have a great rest of your day. Some campgrounds in Jersey have group sites. Oh, yeah, Jersey girl. I'm not coming all the way up to New Jersey. What's going on, Alpha Snake? Big Sarge. I won't be able to attend if it's near 10/28. That's my son's birthday. Yeah, it'll probably be like around the 20th or somewhere around there. What's the difference between ascites and fat? I'm nervous about it. Stefan, the difference between ascites and fat is that ascites is fluid that gets back behind the abdominal wall. So it'll be hard on the outside. Like, you'll be able to feel the abdominal muscles, but there'll be fluid behind it. It's not like stomach fat that sits on the outside. You can tell difference. If you can, like, lay down and, like, slosh it, or, like, you can feel liquid moving around in there, that's ascites. I know Micro 866 is getting crazy. Nathaniel, how's the mouthy on up? It's doing better, man. Actually, just the last couple of stitches fell out this morning. Andy said, if I came to the U.S., I'd probably make my way to Mexico and never go home. I gotcha. Big Sarge said 20th works. Awesome. Thank you, Mary. I really appreciate that. Oh, Micro said that you checked out David's guitar solo. That's awesome. David, if I click on your on your name, is it gonna take me to your YouTube page? I didn't know that you had a YouTube page until just the other day when I was reading the comments. Jade said I came in to drop on to say hey and gratitude for vids. Have a great day, everyone. Thank you so much, Jade. I really appreciate you coming by today. Thank you. Have a great rest of your Sunday. Yeah, David, is your YouTube channel, is that your name? Like, so if I click on your name, will it take me to your channel? I haven't tried yet. Mike Racy 6 said, okay, last night it was 9 degrees at 10 p.m. So, yeah, for real. It's time. I'm ready for the fall. Catherine said, yep, David liked your music. David said, yep. Awesome, man. I'm going to go check out your videos, man. Everybody needs to check out David's YouTube channel. He's got some music videos on there. David LaFond right there. That's awesome, man. Chris Gaines said, glad you're sober, man. For me, the hard part is forgiving myself. I completely understand, man. At some point, you got to, though. It is what it is. I mean, the past is in the past. I know. I know how hard it is. Mary said, Isle of Palms would be a great meetup. Yeah, that would be. Andy, I think if you just click on his name, it'll take you straight to his page. So if you go to the comment section, any one of the videos, he comments in every video. You can click right on his name. It'll take you to his page. James Richmond said, thank you for blessing all this today. I've had a rough 2-week run starting with the storm and just got all is good, but the aside is a major concern. They know what they're doing at MUSC. Hey man, it's a good thing you're going to MUSC. That is a great hospital for what you're dealing with. Trust me. I've been going there for a couple years now, and I've been to so many different hospitals. That place is the best if you're having any kind of liver problems or anything. Adam said that lake video was a vibe. You fishing and making your vids would be so cool. Also, longer format be cool. Okay, thank you so much, Adam. Absolutely, David. For sure, man. My crew, I about had a heat stroke mowing at 10 in the morning. Dang, Valerie, I'm sorry. LD, get a few options on the dates, please. I will. It's probably going to be around the week of the 20th in October. Thank you so much, Brand Donkey. I really appreciate that. That's so nice of you. For all the money you didn't waste on alcohol. That's so awesome, man. Thank you so much. Big Star said he used to live in Clarkston, Michigan. Okay. It's raining like mad over here right now. I'm sorry, David. Man, we're getting so much rain on the East Coast right now. Pink Pumpkin. I've sat back and listened to so many videos. I think it's time for me to stop. Ralph Schnabel said, hi, sweetie. Just chiming in. Greetings to all people. Dear LD, you've come a long way with your channel. I love that. The support you give to people is amazing. So, thank you so much, Ralph. Mike Race 6, because if it's October 22nd, it'll be tough for me to go. I know it'll be epic, so please get some options. Okay, I got you, Mike Race 66. I think this is gonna be tough to get, because everybody's gonna have stuff going on. I'm just gonna have to make a date and pull the trigger. Maybe we'll have to do it like the week before that then. Trent said, word up, man. Good to see you. I just want to stop by and say hi. Thank you so much, Trenton, for stopping in today. James said, yes, yes, and yes, thank you. Hit me up if you want. If you and fam come to Hilton Head for getaway, we'll find y'all a vacation condo B-side. Thank you so much, James. I appreciate that. Yeah, Mike, I'll try to figure it out so that we can work it in so you can do it too. Big Sarge said he can't do it that one day on October 28th, and you can't do it on 22nd. Maybe the week before, like the week of like the 17th or something like that. At some point, I'm just going to have to just pull the trigger on it. That's Columbus Day week is the 14th of October, so that probably be about the best right there. Jeffrey said, I'm originally a PA boy, so I miss all my seasons. Don't get them so much in Texas, but yeah, absolutely. Jersey Girl said I never went camping in October. Sounds like it'd be freezing. Nah, it's not that cold. Not that cold at all. Trent said, what's your favorite meal to prepare nowadays? Protein shakes, pretty much. I don't eat a whole lot of solid food right now. Absolutely, Mike Ray 66. You can do that. I can do or after. Okay, gotcha. David said my parents had their 45th wedding anniversary yesterday. That was a long time. Man, that's awesome. 45 years. Absolutely, Micro 866. It's gonna be awesome. It's definitely gonna be epic, that's for sure. Kathy said, hey LD, random question. Did you do pastries and cuisine as a chef. I did do pastries and stuff like that. Yep, I sure did. I did when I didn't have a pastry chef, so whatever any kind of pastries or sweets or any of that stuff, I had to do them myself, and I'm the one that did all that kind of stuff. Absolutely, Catherine. Adam said, "Can you eat like chicken or beef or fish?" Yeah, I can eat chicken. I can eat fish too. I don't eat a lot of beef. It just doesn't agree with me very well. Not to mention, it doesn't agree with my wallet. Julian said you should eat lots of eggs. I do eat a lot of eggs. We have chickens here, and all my eggs are organic. You know, they're all free range. I run around the backyard. That's one thing I do eat a good bit of is eggs. Big Star said, "FI, the camp trip is going to be bring your own brats." Yeah, exactly. Yeah, Micro A66 baking it's an absolute science, and everything has to be exact. That's the one thing about it. Scott said, "Hi from Scotland. Keep up the good work. Dances with Wolves is a great movie. I watched it recently. It isn't one of my favorite movies right there." Thank you for being here, Scott. Micro 866 said, "I'm much more pinch in this." Eddie said, "Hey, brother. Thanks for the videos every day. I know it must feel like a burden, but no, man, it's not a burden at all. Thank you so much. I really appreciate that. I just want to help, man. Thank you so much, Julian." And he said, "Being able to feed people is a great talent." Thank you, man. Kathy said, "Wow, that's a lot. Good for you. Did you go to culinary school or did you just have a lot of experience?" Just a lot of experience. Learned under a bunch of other chefs and stuff like that. Craig said, "LD, how's that okra?" Man, huge. I've got tons of it. I take it, I chop it up, and then I freeze it. Joni says, "Stay strong, LD. Greetings from Finland." Thank you so much, Joni, and thank you for being here from Finland. That's so awesome. All over the world today. It's such an encouragement to recovering alcoholics. Thank you for giving of yourself during such a tough time. Absolutely, Mary. No problem at all. It is my pleasure. David's in New Jersey, Micro 866, I'm pretty sure. I think. I've never been able to eat lots of red meat. It just sits in my stomach for long. Me too, David. It doesn't digest very well for me. Valerie said, "Eggs raise my cholesterol." Eddie said, "I'm watching Logan right now." Trent said, "Do you like sports?" My favorite is NBA. I don't watch any sports at all. Angela, pickled okra is delicious. And fried okra, too. Man, it's so good. It's LD's mission, so appreciated. Thank you, Micro. Oh, you live in New York State. I thought you lived in New Jersey. My bad, David. How do I have fat liver sweat like hog walking? I do not understand what that means, Valerie. Nice thing. James said, "Oh, diet. What's your kind of go-to for the beat-up days?" I do blackberries, blueberries, little cottage cheese, boiled egg. Basically the same kind of stuff, James. Basically the same kind of stuff, man. Blueberries, I eat blueberries, blackberries too. We have wild blackberry bushes out here. I eat cottage cheese sometimes, but cottage cheese has a lot of sodium in it. I do more yogurt than anything else. Mike said, "Please take the slime off the okra." That's one thing you can't take off the okra. It's going to be slimy. Alpha Snake said, "Do you have any problems with sleep since you quit alcohol?" Not anymore, but in the beginning, absolutely. I could barely sleep at all when I first stopped drinking, that went on for months. For months and months, and a lot of really, really crazy dreams for those first couple of months as well. James said, "Oh, fried okra, green tomatoes too." Okay, I can't eat that in a moment. Yeah, nothing fried. They're saying that those seed oils too are like worse for you than sugar is. I'm not gonna answer that question, Matt. Speaking of sleep, who else is drinking coffee all day? Hey, Brian Donkey. I got it right here in this cup right here. I'm drinking it right now. Kathy said in the beginning of sobriety, did you take withdrawal meds for several months or just in the hospital? Just in the hospital, that was it. And I'll be completely honest with you. When I was in the hospital and I was on those, I have absolutely no recollection of what happened while I was in there for that first week either. I was like really out of it on those. David said, yeah, LD seed oils are not good for you. They're in pretty much everything. Yeah, man, especially processed foods. Any of those like little snack cakes, any of that kind of stuff, those hydrogenated oils, they're horrible for you. Adam said, have you ever cooked Napoles, the Mexican cactus? Also, can you take the slime out of it? No, I've never cooked that before, but I know exactly what you're talking about. I've had it, but I've never cooked it. And I don't think that you can make that any less slimy. What's up, Sherry? Good to see you today. James Richard seed oil was cut long ago. Quality butalo when things are working properly. CJ, I was drinking 3 coffees today. And he said, I had intense, vivid nightmares when I quit weed, but I enjoyed them. So those drinks can be kind of crazy. Eddie said, coffee makes me sleep, actually. I'm one of those guys that treats caffeine like a sedative. I don't get it. I'm the same way, Eddie. It does not make me get all wound up or anything. I can drink a cup of coffee and go to bed. Yeah, bone broth is getting really popular. I make it all the time. We get a lot of, we'll get those rotisserie chickens like once a week, and I'll always cook those bones down and make broth out of it. Do you include electrolytes in your diet? Well, I guess so. I put sodium in my protein shake that I make at night. What's up, CHP? Good to see you. Stephanie said, I can't get over ramen. Or ramen. What's up, Carrie? Good to see you today. Joni said, I've been eating oatmeal porridge for breakfast 6 months in order to get my cholesterol in check. That's good. It's got a lot of fiber, too. You can spike your blood sugar, though. Terry said, did your wife say I can't do this anymore and pack up and leave? No. It never got to that point. Almost, though. Marissa said, hi, everyone. Hey, LD. Love your channel. You're such an inspiration. Thank you so much, Marissa. I really appreciate that. What's up, Shades? Good to see you, man. He said, yeah, man, I kind of hate it. I got you, man. Thank you, David. I really appreciate that, man. It's amazing how fast this channel's growing. All right. Adam said, wow, one little sip of coffee has me hyper. I guess because I drink so much coffee, it just doesn't affect me like that. Sherry said, do you ever suffer from extreme leg weakness as your cirrhosis progressed? Absolutely. There's a point I couldn't even walk up a flight of stairs, and like a very short flight of stairs too. CHP said, big 10K for the LD. Thank you so much, CHP. That's crazy. What's going on, Shades? It's good to see you today, man. Jersey Girl said, me too, coffee at my sleeping beds. What's up, Red Snapper? Good to see you today. Kathy said, would you say your recovery has been a slow and steady improvement or more up and down? You seem so much better than you did last year. I would say it's been very slow and steady. Nothing quick. And you know, the thing is too, is that there were a ton of surgeries that I had to have last year, and I've had a couple of this year. There was a lot of work they had to do on my pancreas, and you know, I'm still dealing with some stuff, but they did a lot of work on my pancreas, which has improved my health a lot. Shay says, too much coffee gives me anxiety and tremor. Thank you, Red Snapper, I know. Thank you, Shades. Yeah, absolutely, Eddie. For sure, man. Colin said, did you smell bad when you were sick? Weird question. I'm wondering if I smell it. Yeah. Actually, Colin, what's funny about that is one of the videos that I did when I was talking, one of those talks I did with my wife, somebody had mentioned, asked if I had a strange smell. They wanted my wife to let them know if I had a strange smell when I was in pancreatitis, or because of the liver disease. And my wife said that she's never brought it up, but when I am in the middle of pancreatitis, that I do have a weird odor. Not all the time, but when I'm in pancreatitis, I do. David said coffee makes me sleepy too. What's going on, Rita? Good to see you today. Craig said, where's Kristen? I don't know. I was talking to her in the comments earlier today. I figured she'd be here. Marissa said, how's your mouth recovering from the recent extractions? It's doing better. The last of my stitches just came out this morning. They were those dissolved, those stitches that just dissolved. They just kind of fell out. CHP says, slow and steady wins the race, saving lives one day, video at a time. Thank you, CHP. Valerie said, how did you know your spleen was hard? Try to feel belly. I can't tell. Valerie, when I was laying down in the bed, on my left-hand side, like if you go directly all the way left from your belly button, like right on the side, like right where you're, like kind of where your love handle is, just a little bit to the right of that. If I laid down in the bed and I pushed down on it, it was like a ball, like the size of like a baseball in there. And I could push on it and I could feel it. And it was like super, super hard. Mike Racy6 said, hey LD, what are your thoughts on avocado oil to fry? I don't know if I'd fry an avocado oil because of smoke point. But absolutely, avocado oil is completely good to cook with. Chantal said, do you have a strange taste in your mouth? No. I have before though, whenever I've been in the hospital. I don't know if that was from the certain medication they were giving me during that period of time or what. Red Snapper says, do you have buy me a coffee? Apparently YouTube takes 30%. I don't have buy me a coffee. I need to start something like that, Red Snapper. That's a great idea. I need to do that. As a matter of fact, I might start that this week. I appreciate you bringing that up, Red Snapper. Mary said, I have cardiomyopathy. Have been given a short time to live at 54. I'm changing everything about my lifestyle. No one should ever give up. I'm so sorry to hear that. And you're absolutely right. Don't give up. Just keep pushing. They told me, a year left. If I had just laid down and given up, who knows what would have happened? Is your next step going to be bridge or partials, or will you wait a while? I'm going to get partials done. I just have to wait for these to heal. Hey, Jeff T, thank you so much, man. I really appreciate it. Jeff said, a little late to today's live stream, but I hit 1 month alcohol-free yesterday, and your videos have been more helpful than any AA meetings I've attended. Thanks, LD. Thank you so much, Jeff T. I really appreciate that, man. That's so awesome to hear. That is so cool, man. Never in a million years did I think I would be making videos about sobriety. Never. And here I am. It just shows that we all can do it. I cannot get this thing to like your, I don't know. Shay said, I had a wisdom tooth taken out and it's left the most painful crater. Not even Percocets, but I didn't. Man, I'm sorry to hear that, Shades. Laura said, hi, everyone. God bless you. Hey, Laura, God bless you, too. Thank you for being here today. Thank you, Adam. I appreciate you saying that. Julian, you're probably right about that. Everybody's laying down. I had to lay down in order to feel that, too. I just couldn't feel it if I was, like, sitting up or standing up. I had to be laying down, and my stomach had to be soft enough for me to be able to do that. Eddie said, I went to an AA meeting where after the meeting, some of the members were smoking dope. That's not good. Laura, will you do any more cooking videos? I said I was going to do a cooking video this week, and I didn't ever get to it. I will, Laura. I will. I promise I'll do one this week. I keep saying I'm going to do it, and I just keep running out of time. Absolutely, Jeff. Somebody else has to buy me a coffee thing. What is it? It's basically just like a way for people to donate money. it basically buy me a cup of coffee is basically what it is. But it's I guess it's like a what is that? Kind of like a GoFundMe, I guess it would be, Shades, kind of. Carrie said, "This is my A." Thank you so much, Carrie. Apparently, buy me a coffee is 5%. Okay, I'm gonna go check that out tomorrow, Red Snapper, and look into that. CHP said the doctors never give you false hope. Yeah. One day at a time, sweet Jesus. I got you, Andy. What's up, Trippy Seeds and Deeds? Good to see you today. Trippy said, "Hey everyone, LD, from your experience, do a lot of addicts work in the service industry?" From my experience, yes, there are a lot of addicts in the service industry, unfortunately, a lot. Thank you so much, Big Sarge. I appreciate that, man. Big Sarge said, "I gotta run. Thanks for all you do, LD. Let me know as soon as you pull the trigger on camping, my wife and I take those days off." I absolutely will, Big Sarge. I'm sorry I'm taking so long on doing this. I just, there's only but so much time in a day. I'm trying to fit all this stuff in. I cannot get it to like that. He just said, "Could you do a video about neuropathy pain?" Just oh yeah, I definitely can, Lucija. And I have neuropathy pretty bad in my hands and my feet too. Thank you, Big Sarge. Gotcha, Shades. Mary said yes. Buy me a coffee. That's a great idea. I sure enough will, Mary. Marissa said, "Love you and your community, LD. You're doing something incredible here. See you again soon." Thank you so much, Marissa. I'll see you soon. Paul Andrew, what's up, man? Good to see you too. Thank you for being here today. Andy Sav said, "How come the writing on your hat is back and front sometimes, but not today?" It's because sometimes I use, it depends on what device I'm filming with. And like today, I'm using my tablet to do this live, and I'm using the front-facing camera so I can see the screen. Otherwise, I wouldn't be able to see all of the comments and everything. That's why it's doing that. It just depends if I'm using my camera, because sometimes I've got a DSLR. I use my phone sometimes. I use this tablet. I use a laptop. It just depends on what I'm using that day. And I don't know how to reverse the image if I'm using, I guess I could reverse it in editing when I'm editing the videos. Thank you so much, Mary. I really appreciate you saying that. You have a great rest of your night too. Thank you. Angela said, "Is your new insulin device working?" We have yet to get that thing set up yet. I just spoke with the lady the other day. They have yet to order my insulin vials yet. It has been taking so long to get this thing figured out. Laura said, "How old are your children?" My daughter's almost 21, and I have a 13-year-old son who's about to be 14 in just a few days, and then I have a 10-year-old son. Paul said, "I could also appreciate a video on neuropathy." I absolutely will, Paul. As a matter of fact, let me put that in my notes, and I could talk about that tomorrow. Give me 1 second here. I'm going to put this in my notes. I got it down. I will do a video on neuropathy. I promise. Mick Harris says, "Since finding your channel, I've quit drinking and lost around 20 pounds. I feel amazing." That is awesome, Mick Harris. It's crazy how much weight you lose just by stopping drinking. Thank you so much, Kathy. I really appreciate that. You guys are awesome. Thank y'all so much. Kathy said, "Thank you, LD. Random request from all of our wonderful friends here. Could you guys send me good vibes prayers? We're about to start trying for a third baby. I'm 42, so I hope it's not too late." Kathy, I will absolutely. If everybody could say a prayer for Kathy. She's trying to get that third baby. I I absolutely will say a prayer for you, Kathy. Shade said, when I vlog, I'm going to start using the black wide angle camera on my phone and not the selfie cam. That thing is 8MP. It's awful. Yeah, I got you, man. Adam said, have you ever made Winberry pie? I have not, Adam. CHP said, happy early birthday to your son. Thank you, CHP. Yeah, his birthday's coming up in just a couple weeks. Micro said, yeah, I didn't know YouTube took 30% LD and I don't have Cash App. I would mail it to the P.O. Box to write LD. Yeah, you could, Micro866. Laura said, my daughter's birthday is coming up August 19th. Yeah, my son's is August the 25th. That's awesome. Well, happy birthday to your daughter. Pacha Girl 79 said, hi LD. Wondered your thoughts on psilocybin mushrooms or ketamine treatments for alcoholism. May be a good video topic. Yeah, I could talk about that. Definitely can talk about that. You know, that's one of those things. I think I'll save that for a video to talk about, Pacha Girl. Let me put that down in my notes. I guess my question is, you, Pacha Girl, have you tried that? My grade 66 said, oh, happy birthday to your daughter, Laura. CHP said, the third is a charm. Yeah, absolutely. Thank you, guys. Thank you for all the prayers for Kathy. Jeffrey said, do you have Cash App? I absolutely do, Jeffrey. It's in the description. I think it's liver disease 2023 is the name on there. Pretty sure that's what it is. But the link is in the description. No, it's the number sign, and then liver disease 2024 is the Cash App, Jeffrey. Sober James used to talk about mushrooms and whatnot. He quit using them though. Yeah, man, that guy's kind of crazy. I've watched his videos before. I watched one where he took like 14 grams of mushrooms or something and did a live video on it. And I don't know. I won't ever do anything like that. I can tell you that much. I won't ever be like tripping on mushrooms doing videos. That's just not going to happen on this channel. James said, bro, thanks for sharing your time. I'll shoot a message soon when I get back upright. Have a blessed weekend, bro. Absolutely, James. Please do hit me up, man. Jersey Girl said, each live video brings a lot of new names. What an awesome community you're building. You guys are all building this community too. It's everybody here being kind to each other. If it is not me. If these people came to the channel and you guys were all mean to them and you weren't opening and welcoming, these people wouldn't be here. I have to thank everybody that's here for being so nice to each other and being kind, uplifting to each other. This community has been built by everybody here. And I gotta thank everybody for being the way they are on here. Because, like, seriously, it's all of you guys coming together and being so nice, helping each other out. And that's what is bringing more people here. Shade said, I've never taken them, never will. Yeah, I got you on that, man. How's it going, TRO7? Thank you for being here today. Carrie said, just another drug, yeah. Shauna said, thank you for everything, LD. You're an inspiration. Day 47 for me. Watch every day. Keeps me going. Got to run today. Thanks again. Shauna, that is so amazing. 47 days. Congratulations. David said, I did mushrooms once in high school. Worst trip ever. Never again. Yeah, I feel you, man. Shade said, it's a great circle of people and creators. Absolutely, man. There's so many great people here. And that's what's making this community what it is. CHP says, free to say kind word and be supportive toward one another. Absolutely. Deb Danielson, thank you for all you do. You are amazing and have a true calling for this. God bless you. My birthday is August 25th too. That's so awesome, Deb. And thank you so much for saying that. Well, happy upcoming birthday. Thank you so much, Mike Ray 66. I appreciate everything you guys do. LD, you a tea or coffee drinker? I drink both, as a matter of fact. I drink coffee all the time, but I love an Earl Grey tea, mint tea. I drink a lot of tea too. I don't drink a lot of green tea. I'm not a big fan of it. And from what I understand too, green tea can be kind of tough on the liver. I know for sure that the green tea extracts are not good on the liver. What a girl. I appreciate you so much. You have helped me not to feel alone. Those times I drank, I felt so alone. It's hard to explain. What a girl. I know exactly what you mean. I thought for so many years that I was the only one that drank the way that I did. And then after I started this channel and then started talking to so many other people that drank like I did, there are so many of us out there that have done it. Um, and it's one of the reasons that I love this community so much, because we can share with each other and talk about how much we all drank, and like how frequently we did, how much we did, how we all hid alcohol and all that stuff. It's crazy how similar we all are. Andy said, Bigfoot story, dude. All right, Andy, I got you. All right. Jenny said it's the hardest thing ever. Absolutely. Tribby Seeds, do you like traditional breakfast tea? I do, Tribby Seeds. All right, guys, I'll tell you guys this story. What's up, Slayer? Yeah, David, it is. The extract is. All right, so I'm going to tell you guys the story real quick. It might take more than just a minute. So, years ago, a friend was. By the way, what's up, Slayer? I don't know if I said hey to you, man. Years ago, I think it was about 15 years ago, I went on a camping trip with a friend of mine up in the mountains, up in right along the Chattooga River where they filmed that movie Deliverance at. It's the same river that I talk about all the time. The thing about that river is there's a mile on each side of the river that is wild and scenic forest. There are no houses, buildings, or anything. Jimmy Carter actually designated that river as a wild and scenic river. And there can be nothing on either side of that river, like I said, on 1 mile. So it's basically just nothing but woods. I mean, wild woods all through there. And it's all mountains. And I went on a kayaking trip with a friend of mine one time up there. We left here on a Friday. And guys, if y'all are talking in the comments, give me just a second and I'll get back to y'all's comments. I haven't forgotten about you guys. So we went up there on a camping trip, left here late on a Friday to go up. And when we got up there, it had been raining, and it had already gotten dark by this. It was in the fall when we went up. We were doing a weekend long kayaking trip, and we got up there. It had been raining. We couldn't get a fire lit. We got our camp set up, and we were way back in the woods and in the national forest, and there was nobody else out there at all. And anyway, we set up our campsite, tried to make a fire, couldn't get that lit, and we were sitting. There was a picnic table that somebody had brought down there years ago. We were both sitting on the picnic table, and like I said, there's nobody back here, and we're miles down into the woods, and something started throwing rocks at us as we sat there on that picnic table. And it had started raining, so we couldn't see. It had gotten really foggy, so we probably couldn't see 15 feet in front of us. And like I said, up on top of this hill that was directly in front of us, something started throwing rocks down at us. And we were like, what the hell is going on? We were thinking that maybe somebody was up in the woods or something. Well, something started picking up big rocks and throwing them at us. And I'm not talking about like little teeny rocks. I'm talking about like rocks like this big, like little boulders. And it was throwing them down at us. And bears don't throw rocks. After that happened, we tried to get up and leave. And whatever was up there started breaking trees and branches. And when I say like breaking stuff, I mean like breaking like big branches. It sounded like shotguns were going off. It was so big what they were breaking. Now, I never saw what it was. I don't know. It could have just been somebody screwing with us out there. But like I said, we were way back in the middle of the woods by ourselves, just him and I. Something was throwing rocks at us, breaking tree branches and trees. and it started growling at us. And we spent the whole entire night down there because we could not get the way that we had to go to get out. We were kind of like in this little valley, and the only way to get out of there was to go past where whatever that was at. And we just sat there the rest of the night until the morning light came up, and then we left. I never saw anything. I don't know. It could have been a person, but that's what happened. It scared the ever living you know what out of us, and that's the story. So TRO said, I would drink to cope with childhood trauma, only to realize only messed and solved it. Yeah, I completely understand that. That's awesome, Pacha Girl. You found Slayer. Slayer said, shut it right in time. Slayer in the house. Angel says, does anybody remember when CNN reported Bigfoot had been caught and it turned out to be a prank? I don't remember that. Big Air said, I've heard that's funny. I've heard good things about green tea and the liver. That and turmeric tea. What? Hey, what's up, Jersey girl? Slayer said, there's a squatch in those woods. Yeah. Shade said, could have been some inbred snake handlers. Hey, man, like I said, that's where they filmed that movie Deliverance. So there's no telling. I mean, there could have been some pig squealing going back in those woods that night. Squatch-sized rocks. Yeah, for real. Melanie said, hi, brother. I have to watch later. All right. See you later, Melanie. Yeah, Stephanie, it was really, really scary. There's more to it, but it would take me forever to tell the story. As a matter of fact, I have told this story in its full detail on a podcast one time before. I'll see if I can share that with you guys. The only caveat is I say my name in it, and it's a very, very big podcast too. It's like the biggest like Bigfoot podcast that's out there. I'll tell you what, it's a podcast called Sasquatch Chronicles, and I called in and told my story back over 10 years ago, and it's still on that. It's still on that on the website. You could hear it. I know that you can listen to that podcast on Spotify too. So it was my ex-husband. I hear you, CHP. Paul said it's those guys from the movie. They never left. Yeah, for real. Growling Sasquatch, how they made my day. Micro, I don't know. Oh, you must be talking to Slayer. Okay. Andy said, I bought Deliverance only last week, man. Maybe the Jersey Devil relocated. See you later, Shades. Jersey Girl, the movie is great. But damn, it's messed up what happens. Yeah, it's a really messed up movie. Thank you, CHP. James said, be careful with turmeric if dealing with GI or anything like that. I didn't know that it could mess up your GI. Stephanie said, no pressure. Waking up is a blessing, especially not feeling like crap. Absolutely, my crew. Stephanie said, I think I subbed to them. You subbed to, I don't know what you mean, Stephanie. I'm sorry. I think the hoax was some guy in a suit. I think I saw some old YouTube video on it. Oh, I wouldn't doubt it, man. Slayer said, me and my buddy used to watch Finding Bigfoot and Turtle Man. Yeah, that show is, they just go out in the woods and they're like, all right, we're going to go looking for Bigfoot. Like, okay. That's not how you're going to find it. Saying goodbye to the person. Oh, okay, I got you, Shades. LM, thank you for sharing your life. I pray that you and many others daily. Thank you so much, LM. I would left running, no questions asked. We got up that morning and left, and we did not kayak that weekend, and we came home. No turmeric if anemic. Huh, I did not know that. Shade said he is pushing 2 months. That is so awesome, man. So awesome. Guys, give me 1 second. I'm gonna hop up real quick. I gotta use the bathroom. I'll be right back. Boy, sorry about that, guys. This coffee was running through me. Alright. Yeah, I had to take a restroom break, CHP. I'm back. Shade said I got sick and tired of detoxes. I completely understand, man. Yeah, I didn't know that turmeric was a blood thinner. There are so many things that thin the blood that I wasn't aware of until I got on blood thinners. I have to check stuff all the time because I'm on blood thinners, and there's a bunch of stuff that thins the blood. No, it wasn't that one, Slayer. I just had to pee, man. Slayer said, same here, man. 26 days for me. I'm not looking back. That's so awesome, Slayer. I can't believe it's been 26 days, man. Time is flying by this year. Shay said, well, we'll know if he's gone more than 5 minutes. Yeah. Andy, I did not wash my hands, as a matter of fact, and I'm touching this screen with my dirty fingers. What's up, Joseph? Good to see you, man. Thank you for being here on the live today, man. I am back, Shades. Angela said turmeric is supposed to cure everything. Sounds like CBD or something. Absolutely, my crew. We got so many people here just adding on the days. She said, hey, you said you were going to do a video on how you talk to your kids about drinking now and how you think they've been impacted by it. Yeah, I've got that in my notes. It's just I've had other topics that I'll talk about that this week. I've got that in my notes. I just looked at it. Shay or she. I don't know how you want me to pronounce that. I'm sorry. One day is amazing, two is getting better, and so on. Absolutely, my crew. Lamar said new to the channel, but after watching several videos so far, it's so great to have great people like LD sharing their life experience and help people kick the demon. Thank you so much, Lamar. I really appreciate that. CHP said, keep up the great work, dude. Thank you. Nate, thank you so much, man. I really appreciate that. Just found your channel today. Thanks for your authenticity, eloquence, and sharing recovery. There is hope. We do recover, and it's a gift to do so. You are absolutely right, Nate. Thank you so much, man. For some reason, it is not letting me like this. It'll let me like some of them, and then some of it doesn't. I don't get it. Thank you so much, Nate. I really appreciate that, man. Thank you so much for being here. I'm so glad you found the channel. Slayer said, it's scary how fast time is gone. Man, you're not kidding. See you later, my crew. Oh, I thought you were saying you're leaving. Okay, gotcha. I'm sorry. Absolutely, Joseph. So glad you're here today. Yeah, it is definitely going to be 2025 before we know it. Thank you so much, guys, for welcoming Nate on here. See, that's what I'm talking about, guys. You guys are all part of making this community what it is. Thank you so much, guys. No, I wasn't looking for the Blair Witch, although that is one of my favorite movies. I'll never forget going. Okay. I'll never forget going to see that movie at the movie theater when it came out. You could have heard a pin drop when that movie was playing. No, not the corn again, my crew. B Aviation, hello from Michigan. You have such an interesting, inspiring story. Thank you so much, B Aviation. I appreciate you being here too. Some people here already have Halloween decorations up. What? Thank you, Micro866. Wow. Everybody's already decorating for Halloween. I already seen that they got Halloween stuff in the stores too. It's gonna be Christmas before we know it. Yeah, it's my favorite time of the year too, Shades. It is time. We definitely need Halloween to come around because it's time to cool off because this heat is getting ridiculous. Angela said, David, the worst is when they start advertising for tax preparation service during Christmas. See, just said, does anybody had high RBC red cells in blood? I have always just a little above range. I'm wondering what's the reason. I don't know, Lucija. I'm not sure. Mark said, how's your mouth healed up? No swelling visible. It's healing up, Mark. Thank you so much. The last of the stitches just came out this morning. I think they're going to heal up just fine. The one thing that I've been doing too is I've been switching around salt water like constantly throughout the day. Tribucies, does it freak you out at night living in the middle of nowhere beside of woods, just like a horror movie? Tribuseeds, as a matter of fact, it can get kind of creepy out here sometimes. I don't know if I told you guys this or not, but at like 1:30 in the morning the other night, my next door neighbor called me and told me that there was somebody back behind my house in the woods. It woke me up out of a dead sleep, and I was like, what in the world? We had to go out there. I went out there to go see if like somebody was back there, and they must have left by the time I'd gone out there. Mona, what's going on? Good, thank you for being here today, Mona. Hello to you too. Mikira, LD, have had you any friends you think may have AUD? Absolutely, tons. And if so, what's the best way to go about talking to someone about that if you think they do, but they don't think they do? Mikira, that's a good question. And I really don't know how to answer that. I think a lot of times, if you approach somebody about that, they're probably going to end up getting really defensive. That's one of those things that, I don't know if talking to somebody is actually, I don't know. I just don't know. I don't know the best way to approach something like that. Because I know if somebody had approached me back in my days when I was drinking, I would have got really offended and really defensive, and I probably would have gotten into it with them. Jeff T said, what do you like for music, LD? What's your favorite bands or artists? Pink Floyd is probably one of my favorite bands. I like basically anything except for country music. I listen to a lot of stuff. I listen to a lot of jazz. But to be quite honest with you, Jeff, I don't listen to a lot of music anymore. If I listen to anything, it's usually podcasts or audiobooks. I'm always trying to learn something. Brandon Donkey said, I'm ready for apple cider donuts. I've never had apple cider donuts before. Shade says, drinking can make your cell counts wonky. I mentioned that in one of my videos. Okay. Jersey Girl says, sometimes I get emotional with this community. It's such a blessing. I have so many friends. Absolutely, Jersey Girl. Mona finally made it. We're so glad to have you today, Mona. Are you at work today, Mona? Called smudging. Okay. I felt sorry for the other day, man, with that tooth bid. You looked about a person in tears. Andy, I was pretty emotional that day. I just wasn't feeling good, and my mouth was hurting. That was a rough day. I'm doing way better today, though. Slayer said people in the beginning of AD are usually very standoffish, so that's tricky. Absolutely, Slayer. That's my thing. And the thing is that they probably already know they have a problem. Don't kick me out, LD. I'm not leaving. I'm not gonna kick you out, my crew. Shay said, I'm not around drinkers at all anymore. They usually have just figured out for themselves. Yeah. Stephanie, a YouTube channel called Put the Shovel Down is a good one to listen to. Help addicted loved ones. Stephanie, I know all about Put the Shovel Down. She's got a huge following. I think she's got like 500,000 subscribers or something. She got a really big channel. And she talks a lot about like family related stuff with alcoholism and stuff like that. That's a great suggestion, Stephanie. Thank you. CHP said bad company. Andy said I have 800 pounds worth of dentistry done recently. Dang, man, I'm sorry. Craig said the wall. Absolutely, man. I love all animals. The Division Bell is probably my favorite album by them. Mona said my brother's in ICU with pancreatitis. I am so sorry, Mona. How long ago did he end up in the hospital? That's horrible. I'm so sorry. Shades said he lives in the woods and doesn't like at least old school country. Nah, Shades, I don't listen to country music. My wife listens to country. I don't, man. That's me too, Slayer. I just can't do it, man. Yeah, I like 70s music too, Valerie. Yeah, Johnny Cash is alright. I'm sorry, Mona. How old is your brother, Mona? What's up, Jackie? Good to see you. I'm doing good. Thank you for being here today. Lamar said, can't speak for others, but it seems to me that often the best people to talk to are specialists or those you know or have suspicion of having been down the road we already know too well. Yeah. Mona said, no, I'm home, I'm off. Okay, I got you. It can be hard to talk to someone you think may have AD, even if you've had the same experience. Yeah, you're right, David. It's hard. I know that I didn't want to listen to anything anybody had to say to me. Absolutely nothing. And if anybody said anything to me, I got super defensive, and it would be an argument if anybody ever brought up my drinking. And I mean, I threw a couple of temper tantrums with people to bring that up. Slayer said, Mike, you're getting the boot. Jersey Girl said, my favorite artist is Steve Tyler. You sound like my wife, Jersey Girl. That's one of her favorites, too. We were supposed to get married when I was 15 and had his poster on the wall, but that's hilarious, Jersey Girl. It sounds like all the young guys with their poster of Farrah Fawcett on the wall. And he said, I'm not ashamed to say it. I like Miley Cyrus. That's cool, man. There's nothing wrong with that at all. There's nothing wrong with that. Catherine, one of my besties, has the same last name. Pink Floyd and Led Zeppelin really opened my mind to music, man. I love Pink Floyd, man. Love Pink Floyd. Oh, I'm sorry, Mon. He's been there a week. Any idea much longer he's going to be in there for? Is he in ICU right now, Mona? How is he doing? Is he like in really rough shape, or is he doing okay? Is he like stable right now? I hope that he's doing okay. Yeah, I saw that too, David. He's in his 50s. Wow. Is this his first time getting pancreatitis, Mona? Angel says, Sticks, blue collar man. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, prayers for Mona's brother. Absolutely. Thank you so much, CHP. Shay Small's channel. Hello, LD in chat. Thank you so much for being here, Shay. Thank you. Shade said, I listen to it all. I play instruments, so I'm pretty open-minded music-wise. New Kingdom, do you have many kitchen accidents from being intoxicated at work? New Kingdom, not really. No, I was usually pretty careful when I was at work. I never really got hurt or anything like that. Angie said, y'all are hating on the country today. Nobody's hating on it. I just don't like it, Angie. It's, More power to you if you like it. It's just not my thing. It's like some people like chicken wings and some people don't. Mona said my bro won't talk either. Oh, I'm sorry, Mona. Jimmy Page. Bee Gees. Oh, yeah. Journey. Puppy Love. Donny Austin is also me. I love country also. That's cool. Mona said heavy metal. Slayer said New Kingdom. I was drunk one time while making corn and dropped a cob and my dog ate it. Cost me like $2,000. Oh my gosh. Your dog ate the whole cob of corn, Slayer? Wow. Andy says Steve Tyler has quit. Mona said, but I even like 90s rap. There's nothing wrong with 90s rap. Big Star said, I'm a metalhead. Yeah, I love metal too. Metallica. CHP said, picture of Steve Tyler in the shop. Oh, I got you, Micro. I got you. I fill my Floyd void from time to time. Shades, I listen to Pink Floyd. I was listening to Pink Floyd last night. I probably listen to Pink Floyd a couple times a week. I love that song, Pigs. Sherry said, Mona, sorry to hear about your brother. Mona said, ICU, yes, he's getting better on insulin drip. No nanny pancreatitis. I'm really sorry to hear that, Mona. Best Pink Floyd album is Pulse. Probably Shine on You Crazy. Oh yeah, Shine on You Day. That's a great song. They made that song about the lead singer of the band. I can't remember his name. Big Sarge said, I love country music. Oh yeah, I love 80s music too, David. Mona said he lives on the other side of Texas for me. Pat said, I'm in the exciting position where I know I need to go to the doctor, but I'm too scared to see the results. Pat, I completely understand. Please talk to your doctor, though. I waited far too long. Mona said, my favorite band is Metallica since the 80s. Yeah, I love Metallica. Julian said, why do you think people in the restaurant industry are so drawn to alcohol addiction? Well, for one, I mean, there's alcohol everywhere in the restaurant industry. There's just alcohol all the time. There's a bar. The cooks at night usually get a couple pitchers of beer while they're cleaning up. It's so easy to access alcohol. One of the things about the restaurant industry too, like one of the restaurants I used to work at, we used to have those whipped cream cans. And we used to use those for like special coffees and stuff like that. I had to lock those whipped cream cans up in the beer cooler because every time that we would go to get one, and we use them for desserts too. Every time we go to get them, all the gas out of those cans would be completely gone because people would go on the walk-in and then inhale the gas out of those cans. People were smoking weed in the coolers in the walk-in freezer, on the back dock, and people are just doing drugs and drinking all the time in the restaurant industry. For one, it's super stressful. You work really crazy hours. There's a lot of really young people in the restaurant industry too. It's just a breeding ground for that kind of stuff. I mean, really. Slayer said, yes, I had a big dog at the time. Ate it in one gulp. All it happened in a second. Man, that is crazy. Craig said, hate chicken wings except when they're free. Yeah. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Some people like chicken wings, some people don't. I haven't heard the new Eminem record, Shades. CHP said 50 Cent is my birthday in the club. You have to do that 50 Cent Trump remix. Classic early Rolling Stones and Kings of Leon. Oh, I love Kings of Leon, Trippy Seeds. What old hip hops do you like, Shades? Kenny G is the man. Hey, Kenny G's pretty good. Biggie Biggie. I love Eminem. Uh, I had Andy Gibb with no shirt and pink satin pants. My sister always teased me about it. That's crazy. That's funny, Kingdom. Black Sabbath, anyone? Yeah, Black Sabbath's good. NWA, Ice-T, Dre by himself, Snoop, Grandmaster Flash, yeah. Favorite Pink Floyd song, Learn to Fly. Little Piggies. Yep, Sid Barrett. If you guys haven't heard Deja Vu by Eminem, give him a listen. It's about addiction. Super powerful song. I have not heard that song. Pacha Girl, are you talking to me? Are you asking me what my favorite Pink Floyd song is? I have satellite radio, so I have so many selections. Yeah, that's one thing I don't have. Eminem has a lot of sobriety. Yeah, he's been sober for a long time. There's a huge poster. He used to be the Bay Brother of the Bee Gees. Yeah, thank you so much, my crew. Jeff T, what's your favorite concert you've been to? You want to know something amazing? I've never been to a concert in my life. Never. Never been to a concert. LD, have a question for you. One thing you have mentioned a lot is stomach issues. I don't drink nearly as much as you did, but wondering if there are things that help you even now after quitting. Well, mint has always been something that I've always used to help ease my stomach. I drink mint tea. I suck on mint sometimes. Ginger has helped me, like ginger tea, mint tea. Just being real careful and like stopping before I get full. That's been another really big one for me, is not overeating. I just get to that point where I know I've had enough and I stop. Because anytime that I overeat, it really makes my stomach hurt. So just being really careful, eating as clean as possible, not eating anything real greasy. Really greasy food really messes with my stomach really bad. Anything real acidic too. So really just being really mindful about the food that I'm eating, not eating too late at night. I found Lamar. I found that eating really late at night and then laying down in the bed, that causes a lot of problems too. So like, stop my last meals, hours before bed. Just stuff like that, really. So he said I worked at a bar and they always gave us a free drink while cleaning during the close. Yeah, that's basically almost all restaurants. We all did that. It's 50 Cent. Portugal, oh man, whippets. Yeah, that's what it's called, whippets. That's what they are. Smoking a 420 Friday in the freezer. Yeah. That used to happen all the time. What's wrong, Jolene? What's the broken heart for? Did somebody break your heart? Jackie had Donny Osmond, Nick Cassidy. Chicken wings are one of my favorite foods. Yeah, me too, Slayer. I just can't eat them that much. I can listen to anything really except old country. I like some of the new country. I just saw that Post Malone just put out a country album. CHP said crazy stuff happening at Chili's after closing. Yep. Know all about that kind of stuff. Mike said, chicken wings, extra well done, please. You're one of those people, Mike. You want all flats too? Slayer said all country songs are about drinking beer and dating cousins. Slayer, you're asking for it today, man. I got you, Pacha Girl. I would have to say Pigs is my favorite Pink Floyd song. There's just something about that song, how trippy it is. Pat M, yeah, I'm just being stubborn. My dad has been drinking 40 years, and I'm basically at the same spot he is in half the time. I just got to make the damn appointment. I got you, Pat. Please do. Please do. Just trust me when I tell you. just go for it. I know it's scary, but you would much rather catch it now than wait. Because I waited way too long, and ended up with way too many problems because I waited for so long. Slayer said my favorite Floyd song is Us and Them. Okay. It's all about that deep love. Wish You Were Here is awesome. Yeah, Wish You Were Here is an awesome song too. Comfortably Numb is a very good song. It's my favorite Pink Floyd record. Homemade bone broth and kombucha good for gut. Yeah, absolutely. So is sauerkraut. Make your homemade sauerkraut. That is so easy to make. And it is just salt, cabbage, and water. You can make your own sauerkraut at home and get tons of probiotics with that stuff. People realize how easy it was to make sauerkraut. Brandon Donkey, I'm going to catch a bike ride before the sun goes down. See you next time. Thank you so much, Brandon Donkey, for being here. I really appreciate it. Go enjoy your bike ride. Comfortably Numb on the Pulse album. Wipe. Yeah, I love Comfortably Numb. Nate said, my favorite concert, Beach House. Saw them 3 times, 3 continents in the same year. That's awesome, man. Stephanie said, my mom has been an alcoholic for most of my life. She always describes stomach issues. She doesn't seem to make the correlation. Oh, I can tell you, when I have a lot of stomach problems now, but that's because of my alcohol consumption. But when I was drinking, my stomach was always messed up. Always. Always. Jeffrey said, have you used the air fryer at all? I have used an air fryer, and I just saw the other day that the air fryers have that whatever that chemical is in it that they put in like the non-stick pans and all that kind of stuff. They're saying that the air fryers are bad for you now. Jeff T, do you have any pain in your upper left abdomen or ribs, even when you don't have pancreatitis, or you still do it? Oh no, I still have pain in my pancreas, Jeff. I've had tons and tons of pancreatic problems. And I might still have to have my pancreas removed too. My pancreas shrunk in half from January to April, and then it shrunk again from April to my next MRI. Heartbroken for the people in the restaurant industry. I had no idea. Oh, okay, Julian, thank you. Yeah, it's really bad in the restaurant industry. Extendy said, hey bro, your channel is helping me a lot. Thank you. Thank you so much, Extendy. I appreciate you being here. I really appreciate you saying that. Thank you so much. Mike said, oh my God, LD, I have to go to a concert. I know, I've never been to one. Never. Stephanie said, my husband is going to make pickled red onions. I love pickled red onions. There's a way to do that too, Stephanie, doing a quick pickle. All you have to do is put salt and sugar on the onions after you chop them up. Let those sit. Don't do anything else. Let them sit for about 15 minutes and then add the vinegar on the back end, and the onions pickle in like 30 minutes. If I didn't go to the hospital 3 years ago, I would have never caught my chronic pancreatitis early, so it's very important to get that checked out by a doctor if not feeling well. David, you are so right, man. You're so right. Angie said, LDR, you on a low sodium diet? I absolutely am, Angie. 1,000 milligrams or less a day, and I usually consume way less than that. I don't salt anything at all. Valerie says, slow ride, and Peter Frampton. Do you feel like I do? He had 8 tracks. Jersey Girl said, hey everyone, gotta jump off. My grandson Doobie is on his way over. Have a great week. Thank you so much, Jersey Girl. You have a great week too. Thank you for being here today. Frog hat and phantom rule. You can get ceramic air fryers. I did not know that, Stephanie. Thank you for that. These lives are really awesome, man. I look forward to them now every weekend. Thank you, Slayer. Most country songs. If you're drinking, cheating, somebody's no bueno. Thank you so much, Pat M. I appreciate that. Pat M said, thanks, man. Just found you. Can't say enough about how much I've enjoyed listening to your content. It's never been this bad for me. All the classic songs and symptoms are there for me, but I have hope listening to you. Thank you so much, Pat. I really appreciate that so much. And thank you so much for being here. This is an awesome community of people. You are absolutely in the right place. Shade said, if your pancreas were removed, you would have to take enzymes and insulin for life, I would imagine. I hope you don't. Shades, I'm going to be on insulin the rest of my life anyway, man. And pancreatic enzymes too, so it's either way. Extendy said, you're welcome, my guy. Congrats on 10K. Thank you so much. Stephanie said, hell yeah, thanks for the red onion tip. Absolutely, Stephanie. Yeah, like I said, salt, sugar on the red onions. Let them sit in a bowl. Put them in the fridge 15 minutes, and then put the vinegar in there really quick. And that way you don't have to add so much vinegar either. You can just kind of like just pour just enough vinegar over them to cover them, and they're pickled from that point forward. You don't have to let them sit, and you don't have to boil the water to pickle them and all that stuff. I mean, it's so fast. Judas said, agree. Not our place to fix anyone. Most people already know they have a problem, but they're deep in denial. That's the disease of addiction. Yeah. I got you, Stephanie. My autocorrect does that to me all the time, too. David said, yeah, if you have your pancreas out, you'll probably need enzymes, insulin for life. Yeah, David, I'm going to be on insulin the rest of my life, man. Yeah, I saw that, Shades. I just watched him talking about that not too long ago. He said it burst on him. His best friend came over and saved his life, found him in the bed. Salt is an enemy. Notice really salty stuff seems to be one of the things like spicy food that can flare things up by drinking. Yeah, for sure, Lamar. So you're not kidding. Ozzy sure is lucky to be alive. See, just I live in a small country in Europe. We are too small for big concerts. 28 years ago, Kelly Family Group performing us. I was there. That's awesome. Ozzy's brain is mush. Shade said, I remember Duff saying, you didn't drink water for years until you got sober. That's crazy. Hey, Jeff, I didn't drink water either, man. I drank nothing but beer. Yeah, David, for real. He was on a ton of Xanax as well. He didn't know he got off that. Man, that's crazy. Xanax and alcohol are not a good combination. A lot of those old rock stars went super hard with drugs and alcohol. Slayer, you're not kidding, man. I was just I don't remember who I was watching talk about that the other day, and they were it was what's the guy's name from Motley Crue, the drummer? I'm having a brain fart right now, but he was talking about he's like, man, if they had social media and cell phones back in those days, they would have been ruined. You know, because backstage, you know, there was nobody back there recording them like they were these days. And he said, well, LD and everyone, I have to jump off of here. Thanks so much for the live today, LD. Glad I could make some of it. Take care of it. Absolutely, Angie. Yeah, I'm going to be getting off of here shortly, too. But thank you so much for being here. Shade said a lot of those people are lucky to be alive. You're not kidding, Shades. Steven Tyler's lucky to be alive, too. He's really into coke. Wow. John Bonham, the drummer of Led Zeppelin, died from alcohol. Super sad. So many people. Jim Morrison. Things that could be harder to get off than heroin. I've heard that, New Kingdom. They say it is horrible getting off that stuff. I'd rather say, hey, LD, you had any heart issues with alcohol? No, not a grinder. That is one thing I have not had is heart problems. That's the only problem I haven't had. Tommy Lee, that's it, Jeff. Yep, Pocket Girl, Tommy Lee. Yep. Thank you, guys. If you never drink water, how does your body survive? I wonder if the ice in your drink save you. Adam, there's water in beer, and there's water in the mixer, I guess, that I put in the ice. I did not drink water. Unless it was like middle of the night. I would like wake up in the middle of the night and drink water, but I didn't drink water throughout the day. Bon Scott choked on his own vomit. Yeah, a lot of people. Shay said I'm actually on a low dose Valium taper. Yeah, Valerie, Tommy Lee, thank you. One thing at a time. Tommy said, greetings from Finland, the land of 1,000 drunks. Glad I got to join the rest of your stream. Happy to see your progress. Thank you so much for being here, Tommy R. I really appreciate it. Thank you, Mona. Yep, Tommy Lee. Heart problems are utterly terrifying. You're absolutely right, Adam. So I said, I don't know how my half a glass of water a day with tons of liquor got me. See, me too, man. I was the same exact way. I wasn't gonna fill my belly up with a bunch of water when when I'm gonna drink beer. So totally clean and sober is questionable. I don't know what you mean, Shades. You mean because you're on that low taper? I don't know what you mean, Shades. I wouldn't say that's a problem that you're not sober because of that, man. I know I'm done with alcohol. Absolute, Shades. If that's helping you get off the booze, man, you gotta do what you gotta do, dude. Xanax plus alcohol is terrible news. Amplifies the effect of alcohol 5 times. Yeah, man, it's all good. Pat M is scary. Had a heart palpitation so bad I go to the hospital recently. It's no joke. Sorry to hear that, Pat M. Yeah, absolutely, Slayer. That's so awesome to hear, Shades. Steve said, I'm done with alcohol. I'm beating it one day at a time. That is the only way to do it, man. One day at a time. Don't think of too far in the future. You give yourself anxiety. Adam Reed just popping in to say a quick hello. I have bad nausea at the moment. I'm doing good, Adam. I'm sorry that you're not feeling well, man. I had to take a nausea pill before I got on here today, man. Take yourself a Zofran, man, and go chill out, man. Thank you for being here, though. I hope you get to feeling better, man. Adam said, I know exactly what it's like. Pat, happened to me too. Shades, I haven't mentioned on my channel yet. I'll probably do a video on it soon. Gotcha, Shades. Adam said at first I thought it was a problem with stomach, but nope. I'm sorry to hear that, man. Jeremiah said, after not drinking for a few days, I'm so proud and ready to celebrate with a drink. The crazy thing is so frustrating. Jeremiah, I know, man, but just put it out of your mind, man. I know that we get to a certain point and we go, I'm so proud of myself. I can do this. I can not drink for a week. I can handle it. Don't let that your brain trick you, man. Pat said, better now, thank God. That's awesome to hear, Pat. One day at a time is the way to go. Absolutely, David. CHP said, thanks for the great live. And thank you for being here, CHP. You guys are making this live great. Pat M, chronic dehydration and the amount of booze I was drinking, not eating all kinds of stuff. I'm so sorry, Pat M. Craig said, I used to get a lot of EKGs. They never guessed why. I'm sorry, man. Matthew said, 9 months off the sauce today. Congratulations on 9 months, man. That is awesome. That's a long time. Also, oddly enough, multivitamins, I figured I could be compensating by taking stupid multivitamin pill. LOL. I got you, Pat. Lamar, always an excuse to drink. Something bad hit the bottle for, or something great to celebrate for, said best in his goodbye letter. The manipulative friend. Yeah. I think something that has to be key for us is trying to be sober is don't get tricked when you start to feel better and say, well, I feel better. Absolutely, Slayer. You're absolutely right, man. David said this might be TMI, but do you notice your pee was darker when you drank and got clearer when you stopped and drank more water? Absolutely, David. Absolutely, man. When I was in the middle of pancreatitis and stuff like that too, man, my pee was like the color of this chair. Adam said for me it was smoking, drinking, high stress, dehydration, high caffeine, all mixed together. Perfect recipe for heart palpitations. Now my heart works great. Took about 2 years to fix though. That's awesome, Adam. Well done, Matt. Absolutely. Anthony Bourdain said same about working in the food industry. He became an addict there too. Yeah, he was on heroin. Yeah, I was a coffee junkie too in the mornings because of how wrecked I was. Yeah, I'm still a coffee junkie, Pat. That's my one vice now. I can't give it up. Palpitations could be likely dehydration. That's the magic recipe. I just say I ended up in the ER. Heart palpitations turned out was carbon monoxide poisoning. Oh wow. Richard says Slayer the goat. Mikara said, LD, how many times would you tell yourself I'm not that drunk when you're actually wasted already? Every day, every single day. And I always had to just keep going too far. And I would be so drunk, and then I would be in there pouring myself another drink. Literally eyes crossed. Hope M, good to see you. Hello. Haven't seen you in a while. That's awesome, Mike Crazy 6. That's one thing I never did. I'm sure it caused me a lot of problems too. Jeff T said, what helps me with the thoughts of having just 1 or 2 drinks is remind myself that I don't even enjoy a couple beers. It's anything less than 6 packs. You're right. Steffi said, I got a pumpkin coffee out. Uh-oh. Pumpkin spice season. It's coming. Same, coffee junkie. Yeah, me too, Steve. I'm drinking it right now. Mona said, coffee freak here. I think we're all coffee junkies. Lamar, you're right. Drinking coffee all day. Sure enough, Big B's drinking alcohol. I wouldn't feel drunk either, and people remind me to the contrary. Yeah, me too, Shades. All the time. Yeah, for real. Fast heartbeat was from gastritis. David said, I'm not drunk. There's only trace amounts of blood in my alcohol stream. Oh, yeah. Espresso. I haven't had espresso in a long time. Well, guys, we are at 1 hour and 40 minutes here. I think it is about time for me to hop off of here. Andy said, always said I would rather give up alcohol, weed, and coke than coffee, and I have. That's awesome, Andy. Good to see you too, Captain Trips. Well, guys, like I said, I think it's about time for me to hop off. I probably need to go ahead and start cooking dinner for the family for tonight. Yeah, Shades, I'm about to get off of here too. Thank you so much, guys, for all the super thanks, super chats, all that good stuff today. I really do appreciate it. We had like 90-something people on here at one point today. It is awesome. These lives keep getting bigger and bigger and bigger every single time we do them. Yeah, I mean, it is getting super awesome. Triple shots of espresso over ice all day or this garbage. Yeah, for real. Thank you so much, Slayer. I really appreciate it. All right, have you started doing lives yet, Slayer? I need to, you need to let me know if you do, man, so I can jump in on them. Love you too, Matthew. Lamar said, thank you so much for your help and attention as all. You're the best. Absolutely, Lamar. It is my pleasure, man. McGarry said, I've read that black coffee is actually really good for the liver. It really is. It's really good for the liver. Thank you, David. I really appreciate you guys being here today, especially on a Sunday afternoon. Bye, Jackie. Thank you so much. You have a great evening, too. Goodbye, New Kingdom. Steve said a 6-pack of coffee. Thank you, Shades. Thank you so much for being here, man. Pat said, thanks, man. Happy I can hang for a bit. Thank you so much for being here, Pat M. Peace to you, too, Adam Brady. Thank you so much for everybody being here today, guys. I really do appreciate so many people joining in, taking time out of their Sunday afternoon to be here and just join in and chat with this awesome community. Andy said, love you, man. Love you too, brother. Be good to yourself as well. Sending you lots of love too, Jolene. Thank you so much for being here. I really appreciate it. Slayer, have a great night, man. God bless you as well, brother. Pacha Girl, love to all. Love to you too, Pacha Girl. Thank you so much. Captain Trips, thank you, my friend. Jeff T, thank you so much, man. You're so welcome. You have a great rest of your Sunday afternoon too. Jeremiah, love, man. Love you too, brother. Nate, thank you so much too, man. Thank you so much for being a part of this community, man. I really appreciate it. And I hope to keep seeing you around, man. I really appreciate you being here, man. Thank you so much. Yeah, Slayer, definitely, man. Just do a live, dude. I'll hop in there and join in, man. Hey, Jeffrey Erb, man. Thank you so much for being here, man. Good afternoon to you too, man. You have an awesome week as well. Thank you. D9, yep. Coffee is absolutely good for the liver. Becky, good to see you too. You have a great rest of your day too. Hey, love to you too, Slayer. Peace, man. Thank you so much for being here. Catherine, you have a great night. Thank you so much for being here too. I guess coffee's not good for the pancreas. I got you, Valerie. Good luck, Steve. Thank you so much. Toodles, Angela. Tommy said, hey man, you're spreading an important message. Can't say much, but I thank you. Hey, thank you so much, Tommy. I really appreciate you being here, man. Bye, Alan. See you later. I understood what you meant, Valerie. Thank you so much. I got you, acidic. Cheerio, Craig. Thank you so much for being here, man. Peace, Trippy Seeds. Adios, amigos. Adam. Thank you so much, Stephanie. I really appreciate you being here. Motor City Madman found some Salazine. Should work. Gotcha, Adam. I hope you feel better, man. Toodaloo to you too, Valerie. Bye, Micro866. Thank you so much, Pat M. Thank you, LD. Thank you, Mona. Thank you so much, Micro866. Lucy just said, bye all. It is almost Monday here. Working day tomorrow. Gotcha. Thank you so much, Lucija. Bye now, Janine. See you later, David. All right, guys. I'm getting off of here. Thank you so much for being here today. I really appreciate it. This was an awesome live. I greatly appreciate everyone being here. Everybody being so kind to each other. You guys are awesome. And thank you so much, everybody, for welcoming all the new people that are here and being so kind to them. That's what's creating this awesome community, is everybody just being so nice to each other. I greatly do appreciate it. I'll see you guys in tomorrow's video. Everybody have a great rest of your weekend. I hope you guys have a lovely rest of your Sunday afternoon, evening, and I will see you guys tomorrow. I love you guys so much. Until tomorrow, guys, I'll see y'all then. Bye-bye.